Welcome to the training video for the motorcycle extended guarantees. What we'll go through today will be split into 4 sections. We'll start off talking about the importance of the retention products, talk about the relaunched extended guarantees and key features. In the second section, we'll talk about the creation and claims process. We'll then go through some top tips on presenting the product and finish up with the point of sale, a summary. When we're talking about the benefits of retention products, we can split this into 3 key areas: customers, business, and you. From a customer perspective, a great benefit of the extended guarantees is that they cover European roadside assistance. This is great for a Honda customer, as, for example, on a Goldwing, the cost of a comparable product to be purchased would be about £150, and that's already included in their extended guarantee. The next few points: spreading the costs, helping them with budgeting, it being inflation-proof, flexible payment options, can help the customer financially. There's also financial benefits to the customer with the enhanced resale value, which would be with including the extended guarantee. For a customer, it guarantees that genuine parts are being fitted on their bike, helps build the relationship with the dealer that they've purchased it from, and gives them the peace of mind that if anything goes wrong, they've got coverage. From a business perspective, a great benefit is profit share. As you'll know, when we pay profit share each year, you get some of the money back from the claims that customers haven't made. So it's a great financial incentive. These are powerful retention tools that get the customer back into your dealership and help internally budgeting for yourselves, as you know customers will be coming back in. It also boosts any upsell. For example, if a customer comes in on a cold day with an extended guarantee claim, you could have that upsell conversation with them about perhaps heated grips, because they're not having to pay for the work on the extended guarantee. It helps make our products easy to promote and sell. Guarantees, again, genuine parts being sold, which helps you hit your target and can reduce prep costs. And from a you perspective, obviously you get the commission from the extended guarantee sale. It helps fill up the diary, makes upsell conversations with the customer easier because you're not feeling the weight of the customer having a bill on the day, and also gives you the job satisfaction. If we look at the old guarantees, we'll quickly recap. So these used to go from 0 to 125cc, 125 to 600cc, and 600 and above. The below boxes also summarise the products historically. You don't need to remember these, but it's worthwhile having a look at them just to recap some of the differences that we've implemented. When we look at the changes that we're implementing based off feedback from the National Dealer Council, the Aftersales Working Group, and the Dealer Network, we'll summarise some of those feedback areas. One of the areas was that the CC banding was misaligned with service plans. Another area was that we weren't able to cover older bikes which were well looked after. There was also some feedback around nearly new bikes only covering bikes up to 2 years old, but often people would be taking out finance agreements for about 3 years. The £1,000 claims limit on some of the products was not perceived to be high enough. Some of the products could only be given away complimentary, and there was no retailable option. And also, it was felt that the training delivered previously was a bit too much information all at once. We've done our best to cover all of these areas and empower you with some new product. So, one of the easiest changes to look at is moving from the 125cc banding to start with, up to the first band covering up to 350cc, the same as the service plans. This bumps up the middle band from 351 to 800, again exactly replicating the service bands, and the big bikes, which were historically over 600cc, will now be over 801cc. You can see this demonstrated here. In terms of the program enhancements, there's quite a few overall changes, and we'll talk you through these. So to start with, the nearly new bikes has been included rather than up to 2 years old to include up to 5-year-old bikes. This means for these customers, they get a lot more coverage on a bike that may be potentially older and is a great value proposition. Because of this, The next banding up for the extended guarantee has been increased from 2 to 10 years to 5 to 10 years. We've also included, for the used bikes 10 to 15 years old, a retailable option rather than just the complementary. We've added in an entirely new product for bikes aged 15 to 20 years old. And we've also increased the claims limit across these products from £1,000 to £3,000. Beyond that, we've also added in, for the used bikes that are non-Hondas, an additional claims limit in terms of the bike age from 10 years to 15 years. An easy way to visualize this, if you think about Hondas, we previously covered up to 15 years old, and non-Hondas up to 10 years old. This is now increased up to 20 years old for Hondas and up to 15 years old for non-Hondas. In terms of coverage, as manufacturers was when the bike was brand new, all mechanical, all electrical up to 2 years, and listed component from there on out. This is now being updated. As manufacturer stays the same, the all mechanical, all electrical cover increases to 5 years, and listed component kicks in after that. As we finish the first session, I'll move on to section 2 and hand over to my colleague Mark.
Thanks, Charlotte. I hope you can see my screen now. We're looking at the Honda application. So let's have a look at the guarantee creation process inside this application. I'm sure most of you will be fairly familiar with these screens anyway. So we're just going to enlarge the screen. There we go. So just worth pointing out here that under the document section at the top of your screen, you can actually download the latest price list for the extended guarantee program. So I'm going to click on new quote. And once we've done that, we're going to load a extended guarantee for a used bike, and we're just going to pop in the registration number. So here we've got KR17XED. I just need to pop in now the mileage, the current mileage of the bike. This one's on 15,000 miles. Product sold date, which would always be today's date, and the purchase price of the bike. It's quite important to put the purchase price in correctly, as the purchase price is often also the claims limit. So if you skip and just pop in £1, then you would set the claims limit at £1 for the policy. So always make sure this information is accurate. I'm going to click on vehicle data now, and you'll see the system will go and fetch me the date of registration and the VIN number. And of course, date of registration is quite important for us to be able to understand which model we're looking at. So CBR 1000RR. Same vehicle description. I've got a number of different variants. We're going to choose the 2017 model year version. And as the page refreshes, the system's searching for a number of products that are suitable for this bike. As I'm in the test system, you'll probably see more products than you would normally see in your screen, but the guarantee will appear. So I'm going to click on next, and then you can see extended guarantee for Hondas over 5 years old. So now I'm going to select that, and that will move me straight into the pricing screen. Now, a couple of things we can do in the pricing screen. First one is that we can select the guarantee we want. So as we know, the program caters for 3 or 6 month complementary guarantees, and you can see I click in the box to select them. And I can also sell a plan, a retail plan for 12 or 24 months. I can sell the 12 and 24 month plans on direct debit as well. So let's say we're going to select the 12-month plan for this particular bike. You can see moving over here to the retail cost. If I wish to sell the plan for less than the retail cost, I can click on this box and I can edit the price either down to dealer net, which you can see in your price list. So you can't sell the plan for less than dealer net, but you can add in 0. So if you wanted to give the plan as a complementary part of the used bike purchase, you could actually set 0 in here as well. The other thing you can do here is you can use the contract start date to be able to adjust the cover start date, the commencement of cover. So if you wanted to sit down on a Friday and load all the guarantees for bikes that were going out the following week, you could do that and just use this contract start date box to wind forward the date to the date when the bike is actually going to be delivered. So we've selected 12-month guarantee here at £339 retail cost. I'm going to save and close, and you'll see in the next screen as we scroll down, we've got an option to continue or add more products. So I'm going to click on continue, and this will take us straight into the customer information page. So we're going to select a customer. This is the purpose of this demonstration I'm going to use myself. And we've got an address lookup. So I'm just going to double click the address lookup and pull out one of the addresses in this postcode. You can see as it refreshes here, we've got one there. And when I click on continue now, I've put in all the inputs I need to in order to summarize the information we need in order to create the guarantee. So just finally, in the payment method, I can choose single premium, which means the customer will pay $399 and will be invoiced the dealer net amount in the pricing structure, or I can choose customer DD. If I choose customer DD, I just need to enter the customer's bank details. So we're going to click on purchase, and the final stage of this is that the system will build a PDF with the customer documents included, and you'll see this will pop up over on the left-hand side of the screen. Once the PDF is built, then I can actually print the documents off, copy for the customer, and copy for our records, and that also includes the terms and conditions. So you can see here we've created a plan number. So that's the customer's plan number now, and then you'll see once this bar is fully complete at 100%, it will convert the documents into PDF, and then we have the entire process from start to finish. So I'll hand it back over to Charlotte.
Thank you, Mark, for that. What we'll do now is we'll go through some top tips on how to present the product. So some common objections and how to handle them. One of the common objections we might get is that Hondas never break. Now, it's good to acknowledge that as a brand, we're proud of our reliability. However, we do know that 1 in 20 customers do make a claim on their extended guarantee. So is that an odds the customer wants to risk? We also often get extended guarantees aren't worth the paper they're written on. And we can acknowledge again that they may have had a bad previous experience. However, the average amount that a customer claims on our extended guarantees is £353, so it definitely is worth looking into. Last of all, customers will sometimes say, if something happens, I'll deal with it at the time. And that's fine, they have the option of doing that. However, when the inflation rate has been particularly high, there is a financial risk that they could be paying quite a lot more by paying on the day, so it's worthwhile considering. We can look at some of the features and benefits also. So one of the features is it can be rolled into their finance agreement. This has the benefit of being able to spread the cost over the term of the finance. Another feature, it can be purchased on direct debit. The benefit is it makes the cost easier to manage for used bike customers also. The cost is set at today's prices for parts and labour, and that benefits the customer by protecting them from future price increases. We also know that all work will be completed by Honda trained technicians using Honda genuine parts. And again, that has the benefit of peace of mind for the customer that the bike will be safe. When we look in terms of the cost of each of the products, this is summarised in this section, so feel free to hit pause and take a look. What I'll do now is I'll hand over to my colleague Phoebe, who's going to talk you through the point of sale.
So we have created all new point of sale material for the motorcycle extended guarantees. We've really gone for that fresh and premium type of feel as opposed to the previous dated look. All point of sale material was delivered to dealers in a launch pack ahead of launch at the beginning of November 2022. Launch packs contained A5 extended guarantee brochures, a brochure stand to sit on the front desk, which can hold both the A5 service plan brochures and the A5 extended guarantee brochures so that they are nicely displayed and not lying around. Pocket-sized business card point of sale material, which customers can also place in their wallets or purses, and 3 laminated extended guarantee price lists for dealers' own reference when pitching the product to customers. Digital point of sale material has also been created, including a digital flip book, which customers can look at and also display on websites or however you wish. We also have screen imagery, which you can display on showroom monitors. And lastly, we have provided customer-facing videos with subtitles for dealers to upload on YouTube channels, website, social media, or your showroom monitors. We've received really good feedback on these videos as they technically do the selling for you. As you can see on the left, we have also redesigned the Honda Motorcycle Extended Guarantee webpage to align with the new product offer and the new brand marketing strategy. We have included links here for you to look at in your own time. An organic social media post went live across all 3 of Honda's social media platforms, being Instagram, Facebook and Twitter at 9 AM on the 1st of November. Going forwards, please engage with the social media posts by liking, commenting and also sharing the posts on dealer-owned social media platforms to maximise engagement with Honda's customer following. Also, for those who attended Motorcycle Live last year, you may have seen that Honda After Sales had a presence at the exhibition. We were positioned next to the Dave Thorpe stand and advertised the new motorcycle extended guarantees alongside our fixed price service plans. As mentioned, the pricing and CC banding of both the products have been aligned, making it easy to position to the customer. To access any of the digital assets for your own social media, website, or email templates to customers, feel free to email Bethany Day or myself on phoebe.fennick@honda.eu.co.uk and we will happily supply these assets. There are also support videos for the claims process should you need a point of reference or some guidance. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Phoebe. So in terms of a summary, we've covered today the new extended guarantee product, the new range that will suit more customers, a way to make new Hondas even more competitive, a great way to secure new bike sales, increased commission on many of the products by around 40% of the entire product price, improved visibility of the extended guarantee offering. And to finish up, we've listened to the feedback that the dealer network has given us. We've built the new extended guarantees that you've asked for, and we've told you about it. You are one of the champions in your dealership and have the opportunity to sell these customers extended guarantees and make sure that you get happy customers with protected bikes coming back into your dealership in the future. In terms of a final session, if you have any questions that you'd like us to answer, please feel free to send us a message by email. If you've attended this video, please email Bethany Day as shown on the screen to show that you have completed training. And if you need any post-launch support beyond what we provide as a team, please feel free to reach out to Mark. Thank you and goodbye.